Hey everybody, and welcome back to another exciting episode of Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. In the last episode, we hooked up a Zora and a man, and they gave us 300 rupees. We're not going to question their age, because they gave us money. That's how you do it, right? And this episode, we're going to go around all of Zorana, whatever you want to call it, and get all of the shrines. Or not shrines. Okay. And get all the stone tablet things. That was, yeah, that was smooth. So, here's the first one. The History of Zora, Part 1. The Eternal Zora's Domain, as told by King Dorephan. The rains have blessed Lanayru since the ancient times with an abundance of pure, clean water. Seeking a bounty of such water, the Zora gathered there. Thus, as the legends go, the domain was born 10,000 years ago. The land was also rich in ore, and so a unique form of stonemasonry was developed to create our new home. The domain was one giant sculpture, a feat of architecture that has drawn admirers the world over. Our great domain will ever stand as a hallmark of the esteemed artist who made it, an eternal symbol of Zora pride. So, there's the first one. Now, luckily, second one isn't that far. It's on the other side, I believe. I think that's right. Yeah. Okay. Yep, it's just on the other side. History of the Zora Part 2, The Reservoir of Hope, as told by King Dorephan. Once every 10 years, the Lanayru region experiences unusually heavy rainfall. The Zora River flooded every time. The tides damaged not only our domain, but our people, washing away poor souls and caused great suffering and disarray. The Zora King of that time, after seeking aid from the King of Hyrule, rode out to see what could be done. By joining the architectural genius of the Zora and Hyrule's technological prowess, East Reservoir Lake was swiftly built. Thanks to this fruitful partnership, Hyrule was no longer plagued by these devastating floods. In gratitude, the Zora King promised the King of Hyrule to manage the reservoir level to protect all of Hyrule from floods. Each Zora King since has kept that oath, spanning 10,000 years. That is why the reservoir signifies our bond with Hyrule. Alright. So that's 2. 3 is going to be there. Let's see if we can't get there real quick. If the trip takes too long, then I'm just going to cut it. Oh, nothing there. Yeah, it's gonna be a hot minute. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut it to when we actually get to number 3. So I'll see you guys then. Okay, so we made it here. This is just over by the Great Zora Bridge. The other two were around here in the Big Wishes. Yeah, just around that area. So, part 3. History of the Zora, Part 3, Miracle of the White Scale, as told by King Dorephan. Our scholars say that in the distant past, Zora's domain had a king with no special talent for the art of war. What he lacked in skill with the blade, he made up for in love for his people, and especially love for his queen. One day, news reached the king of a horde of monsters gathering in the Zodaban Highlands. The king steeled himself for war to protect his people, but the queen knew how ill-suited for the task he was. Worried for his life, she wove one of her scales into his armor, hoping that her love would protect him in battle. It seemed for a time that the tide of battle favored the Zora, and that all would make it safely home. But the cunning Lizalfos general saw an opening and seized it, driving the king's forces into a corner. Just when the general's sword was ready to crash down upon the king, a miracle took place. An errant sunbeam reflected from the scale on his armor and blinded the Lizalfos, stopping the death blow from falling. This was the chance the king needed to rally his forces and turn the tide, taking down the general and securing victory. This came to be known as the Miracle of the White Scale, a scale that only female Zora possess. It was this miracle that began the tradition of Zora princesses crafting armor for their future husbands. Oh, get some more context on that. So, for Let's see, is that 4? I forget which one 4 is. I'll come back and go to number 4. So, see you guys then. Okay, so we made it to number 4. 4 is just right here, just south of Luto's Crossing. So here we go. The History of the Zora, Part 4. The Light-Scaled Trident, as told by King Dorephan. The Queen and I were blessed with a daughter as lovely as a jewel. We named our princess Mipha. To celebrate her birth, the smithy Dinto presented Mipha with a gift, a mighty spear called the Light-Scaled Trident. That sounds more like a trident than less of a spear. Mipha grew into a bright young girl and soon reached the age of receiving lessons from the royal family's order of knights. The whole of the royal guard adored her, especially Sergeant Sagan, who loved her as if she were his own kin. Under Sagan's instruction, Mipha honed her skills, and her radiance grew along with her skill with the Light-Scaled Trident. As a champion, Mipha made her people proud. However, once the great calamity struck, she was never to return. All of Zora's domain fell into misery. The merest thought of the princess was enough to overcome anyone with tears. As a way of offering her soul repose, they tried to send her the Light-Scaled Trident drifting down the Zora River. But when they did, the trident began to glow, and Mipha's voice rang loud and clear for all Zora to hear. The Light-Scaled Trident and I are one. Abandon your grief and know joy once again. Do not cry, just remember. And so, keeping to her request, on the day of the great calamity, the day that Mipha passed from this world, the Zora venerate the Light-Scaled Trident and remember their brave princess. Such is the origin of the Champion Festival. Man, that was very wordy. So, yeah, we're gonna go ahead and cut to the next one. So I'll see you guys then. Alright, so, made it to number 5. This better be 5. History of the Zora, Part 5. The Sage Princess Ruto, as told by King Dorephan. Long, long ago, in a past more distant than even the great calamity or the creation of the divine beasts of Aruta, there was a Zora princess named Ruto. We know that she was an intended to the Zora patron deity, that she was a fair and lively girl, beloved to all. Around that same time, an evil man with the designs of ruling the world appeared, bringing disaster upon Zora's domain. It is said that Ruto then awoke as a sage, facing this foe alongside the princess of Hyrule and the hero of legend. Her achievements are remembered not only by the Zora, they are also forever etched in the history of Hyrule. The divine beast Varuta, built ages later to face off against Calamity Ganon, was named in honor of Ruto. With that, the Zora princess, my sweet daughter Mipha, was chosen to pilot Ruta. That the Zora princess, my sweet daughter Mipha, was chosen to pilot Ruta is surely the work of fate. There we go. So she was talking about Link's girlfriend from Ocarina of Time, Princess Ruto, whatever her name was. He was a weird Zora that seemed to think they were gonna get married or something. So I'll see you guys at number 6. Okay, we're here just over by the Rulata Dam, which is the south of East Reservoir Lake. So here's part 6. History of Zora, part 6. When the divine beast Varuto was first discovered at Zora's domain, my daughter Mipha hurried to see it. Those present that day said they saw an unusual sparkle of excitement in Mipha's normally calm eyes as she beheld Ruta. The princess spoke of the divine beast as she would a friend, and was overjoyed when she was chosen to pilot Ruta. I thought nothing of it at the time, but given the events that followed, I would now regret allowing this to happen. I have spent many long years consumed by guilt. My dearest wish is that her soul will know peace. I pray for it every day. Oh man, sorry. Got choked up there. Anyway, so that's number 6. This should be number 7. Oh, I'll see you guys at number 7. Okay, we're over here at 7. So, here. Hit Ori of the part 7. The who defeat the as to but King Dorifan. Was a time when people of the land were threatened by the dirt beast like it, who lived on Mountain. But one Highland drove the beast back and restored peace to the domain. The Zora helm was in this fight in the north of the reservoir, whatever, near Blank Lake. It rests there to honor the hero. I'm mistaken stall. So yeah, couldn't really read that, but they were talking about the Zora helm, and we know the Zora helm is over here in Toto Lake, which is by Upperland Zorana. So Polymus Mountain, Toto Lake, there. So yeah, so I'll see you guys at number 7. No wait, that was number 7. I'll see you guys at the 8th tablet. Alright, here we're at the 8th thing, which is actually Addendum 1. So, History of Zora, Addendum 1. King Dorifan stands his ground. 100 years after King Dorifan ascended to the throne, a stray guardian crossed upland Zorana into our domain. The guardian seemed unstoppable. Our best soldiers' spears barely left a scratch on its metal hull. It was then that our King Dorifan, without a thought for his own safety, came out to face the guardian himself. With supernatural strength, he lifted the guardian and hurled it into a ravine. The impact of the fall left the guardian to pieces, and it was never to trouble another Zora ever again. The citizens celebrated the king's valor from then on. Their trust and respect for him grew beyond compare. You can still see the scar he earned that day on his forehead, a token of his triumph. Well, there we go. There's number 8, Addendum 1. Oops. There. Number 9, number 10. We're going to do next. Number 9 and number 10. So I'll see you guys there. Okay, we made it up here to just under Polymus Mountain. So, History of the Zora, Addendum 2, Prince Sidon's Great Escape. There was once a giant octorok in Hateno Bay, as large as a mountain, which terrorized the village's fishers. Hearing of their distress, Prince Sidon went forth to personally eliminate the offending octorok, not Korok. But this octorok was a tricky beast. After the prince dodged one of the stones it spat, it inhaled him whole. Such had been the fate of many strong warriors who went to slay the octorok. Not one had come back alive. Just as it seemed Prince Sidon would be counted among them, the giant octorok twisted in pain. The tip of a silver-scale spear pierced the octorok's stomach from within, revealing itself as the source of the beast's agony. Incredibly, Prince Sidon had fought his way out by stabbing his spear over and over into the monster's stomach. Unable to bear the pain, the octorok coughed up the prince and scrambled to escape. Ever since, the fishers of Hateno Bay have passed down this heroic tale, the prince who slew the fell octorok. So I guess he is good for something other than being a chick magnet. So, I'll see you guys at the very last one of these things. Oops. Which is over here. So, I'll see you guys then. Okay, so we made it to the last one. Memoir of the gifted stonemason. What an honor it was to receive a personal request from King Dorfan to craft a historical stone monument. I did not realize how much content he'd given me, though it certainly exceeded the line limits of a single monument. I suppose I could have shortened the text, but it felt wrong to tamper with our great king's words. Thankfully, I was able to split it between all 7 monuments to ensure that every word was preserved. I've always prided myself on the ability to think outside the box. I'm so adaptable and humble as well. Sounds like it. While I was at it, I thought, why not add 2 of my own? And so I created one for King Dorfan and one for Prince Sidon. True, this is outside the scope of my commission, but I believe their triumphs deserve as much. But why stop at that? Why, indeed, my achievement surely deserves remembrance too. That is how a commission of 1 became 10. Of course, having increased the number of monuments, I had to find places for them all. That proved difficult. Still, it's worth it. So as long as I remember to sign these monuments with my name will be remembered forever, as it should be. He didn't sign the monument. Ha. There's a nice little bit of irony in that. I also took the liberty of grabbing the Korok seed that was at the very top of the Zora fish, whatever you want to call it. Actually, we could probably just do this, do a number like this. And go straight here. Nice, okay. Talk to Trello. Link. Not Trello. Jiahto. Link, it would seem that you've collected all the stone monuments. Now please tell me what's written on them. The last 17 minutes. History, culture, and folklore. It's all here. Eureka, thanks to you, I can play the minion. Thank you. And he gives us a diamond. Finally, jeez. Glad that quest is over. Get rid of that. Yeah, that's one of the more annoying quests to do. Go to Lake Hylia. Nice thing about like the dragons, because we're going to Lake Hylia, I might as well talk about the dragons. Nice thing about them is you only need 2 horn shards and a scale, and that's all. We're gonna need from them. So that's nice. So we don't have to worry too much about them. All right. Now we could do that later on. I might go and grab that in my free time. This is my free times, but you know what I mean. A Farash coming around. Giant eagle. Eagle, come to me. Anyway. Oh, shut up, eagle. Nobody likes you. I might get some Korok seeds and stuff from around Hylia, that bridge. The bridge. Let's see, where is our girl? Yeah, you'll see earlier. This area had the oh. Looks like the forest is coming out to play. This area only had the it only had green Lizalfos, but now there are black Lizalfos, which I should. Come on. Okay, there we go. Now where is that Zora? Pretty good picture there. She should be, yeah, there she is. Alright, alright. Oop, that hardy bass we're not going to worry about. Hello. Got big hauls. Fishing is so much fun, huh? Frank? My darling, my love, something wrong? What? Oh, so sorry. She got carried away, so she'll go straight back home. So, we sent her home. Now we gotta go all the way back. And you just get five stamina bass from it. I believe that's the last side quest we gotta do. Yeah, that one's pretty simple if you know where she is. Yeah. And we got a whole 10 minutes of this episode to do a couple other things. Oh boy. Oh boy. Let's see what we got here. I believe that's all the side quests. I don't know of any others. Did I see a chest down there? No, it's just a detailing. Let's see. Let's talk to whatever his name was. Yeah, I believe we've gotten everybody. All clear. Got her, him, whatever. Got that Zora. Got that. I'm gonna do one last little once over before I call it. Got that. Let's go ahead and rest in the waterbed. Go noon. Have some fun jumping on our bed. Alrighty. Okay, not a quest. Not a quest. I don't think any of these people have a quest anymore. Yeah, I think we did them all. Humph. Used to are good. I'm gonna have to double check it later on, but yeah, I think for our purposes, we've done all the quests in Zora's domain. Oh boy. Wow. It's really good. Let's see. I thought for sure you could get like a reward from the husband. I guess not. So, yeah, we're gonna go ahead and head back to Akala. Yes. Yeah, we're gonna go back to Akala. Maybe wait for night when we get there, so we can do some stuff at night. Although maybe not if it rains. If it's gonna rain, then we might not want to do it, but whatever. We still might do. We might do. Come on. I know you want to load. And it's raining, so we will definitely wait for night. We gotta find a good place to sit. Okay. This should be as good as any place. Let's grab a piece of wood. Put it down on the ground. Sit by night. See if that helps our situation. It did. Okay, good. Let's actually take a picture of a horse. Oh, we already had donkey. Donkey. Sheep. Already did the sheep. Already did the cuckoo. Okay, let's get our horse. Oh, it's gonna rain soon. Okay, we gotta Gotta be fast, we gotta be swift, we gotta be quick, get that shrine there. Now over here in Akala, here, in this area, this upland Akala, I believe, Deep Akala, Akala Wilds, whatever you want to call it. Up here there are a few dangerous areas, because there are these guardians here, these decayed guardians which will come back to life. And somewhere around here, I think we're coming just up on him. There's actually a Lionel, so there are actually a few Lionels around these parts. So yeah, if you don't want to fight a Lionel, try to give him a wide girth so he doesn't catch you. But we're trying to make it to that shrine before it rains. Because if it rains, then we're going to be out of luck, unfortunately. Is that Dinroll? I mean, that's... Where is he? I cannot see him, but the music's playing. Ooh, crap. Yeah, I don't know where he is. Apparently he can also appear here, which I did not know. Okay, that should be good. Where the heck is he? Odd, you can't really lose a dragon that easily. But there's the Fane and Bone down there. We gotta be super careful. We gotta be super quick about it. We only got one shot at this, so we better make it count. Now this shrine isn't too hard to get. If you okay, if you know exactly what you're doing. I kind of do, but yeah, it's not too hard to get. Wonder where that music was coming from, so that's very strange. Yeah, there we go. Okay, got that. Shrine. This is actually a blessing, which is really nice, so we can get in and get out real quick. Get down to Clinton, I used to call him, but Kilton. Quickly get the shrine, quickly get the thing, and end off the episode. Ooh, flame blade. Durability up too. That's useful. I'll take a durability up flame blade. Gladly, gladly. Come on. Okay, good. There we go. Got that done. Just gotta get out of here. Talk to Kilton. Go back to the guy. After you take a picture of him, of course. Don't forget to do that. Now, Kilton's shop is actually pretty interesting. You can sell monster bones parts from him. We'll get into it in a second. But the gimmick of him is you can sell monster parts to him and get special items from him. Special clothing items and all that. Oop. I thought that was a compendium thing. Oh! Oh! It's just a Hylian. Me? My name's Kilton. I suppose you're here because you heard I was opening a monster shop, and you wanted to see for yourself. Yes, I'm opening a monster shop called the Fane and Bone. But I'm still preparing for my grand opening. Here's my business card. Fane and Bone. Come see old Kilton for the most monstrous deals in all of Hyrule. I'm going to need that card back. It's the only one I have. Anyway, are you into monsters? I like them. How much do you like them? Quite a bit. I love monster more than you do. Sorry.
I did it again. I just love the field of monster research so much that I decided to open up a shop all about monsters. I call it Fane and Bone. I travel all around Hyrule in search of rare and exciting monster parts, but I'm not sure which village I should visit next, Kakariko or Hateno, though Rito and Zora's domain are also good options. I suppose I could go all the way to Jiahto Town or Lurelin Village, but Lake Akala is much closer. Rarg! I'm so excited I can hardly contain myself. I can't just sit around while there are monsters to be studied. I'm off. I'm sure we'll meet again. Some village during the night. Farewell. Fare thee well.
So yeah, that unlocks Kilton. I guess we can't buy stuff from him quite yet. So, go back to the shrine. Not shrine, the thing. Which is a shrine, but you know what I mean. Anyway. Burning things. Dry gas. Dry gas. Yeah, dry gas. Is there dry gas? I mean, gas really isn't wet now, is it? I don't know. I mean, I guess steam is wet, like you put your hand over it and then it condensates on your hand, so I don't know. What would you consider gas to be? Is it wet or not? Anyway. Hawk the Doodlebug. In the night, it seems. Information about Kilton. Let's have a look. Let's spam out. Spaz out, rather. Aha! I see. How strange. Seriously, I can't thank you enough. This will surely help me hunt down. Let's thank you. And he gives us 1,100 rupees, rather. So, on that note, we're going to go ahead and call it an episode. So, in the next episode, we will do more things in the land of Hyrule. So, I'll see you guys then.